contact point for. Thank you, Eniola. I'm going to be your contact person for jobs or internships and stuff like that. Do not hesitate to reach out to me on WhatsApp or via email. I'm going to pass this over to Eniola to introduce herself.
Hi, good evening. Can anyone confirm that they can hear me clearly?
I can.
Yes,
we
we
can
can.
hear you. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
thank you so much. So my name is Eniola Olajide, and programs associates a custom. I work directly with the mentors. Oluwatomisin is the one that works with the mentees. So fortunately, she's unavoidably absent this evening, which I guess that she's the one that has been communicating with you. She would also be the one that will be communicating with you throughout this mentorship program. And I also sometimes work with Tolu Anime in the partnership team, and also do what she had already explained what we do in the partnership team as well. So thank you. We would start now. Hi, Wanjiko, are you able to speak?
Hi, Eniola. Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Apologies, I'm not able to turn on my camera right now, but it's really good to see all of you. My name is Wanjiku Njoroge. I'm based in Nairobi, Kenya, and I provide additional support to the programs team. Yeah, really happy to be here. Nice to meet all of you.
Hi, Temi. Are you on the call? Hi, Temi. Can you hear me? Okay. I guess Temi is probably having connection issues. Yes, I understand that you guys are getting this being patient with us. So we're trying to share with the slides so for the onboarding. So begin the onboarding session now. And I'll be sharing the slides. Most very also share the slide. Try this. Try that. Thank you.
Hi everyone, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm sorry about the delay, and again, welcome to the match. We wanted to just set up this orientation session to walk you through the expectations of the program and all the amazing stuff. So we're spent for time, so we're gonna jump right into it. Just give me a minute. I'm gonna share my screen shortly, so let me know once you can see my screen. Okay. By now you should be seeing my screen. Please let me know if you can.
We can.
All right. Okay. So we're gonna jump right into it. Again, my name is Wamide, and I'm one of the co-founders at Custom. We would have started with introduction and having you tell us where you're joining from and whatnot, but we're spent for time, so I'll just jump right into it. But in the meantime, you can just share like what is your expectation for the program in general? What's something you're looking forward to throughout this program? That would be really helpful to see. So again, welcome to Match and congratulations to all 30 of you mentees that made it into this program. I see that there are probably about 26 people on the call now, which means there are a couple of people that have also not joined this meeting. But welcome. My name is Wamide, and I'm one of the co-founders at Custom. Custom is essentially a non-profit. We are focused on African women in STEM, essentially science, tech, engineering, and math. And we were founded in 2018 by myself and Timmy Latte. And since then, we've inspired, we've supported, we've connected hundreds of women to opportunities and resources to go in STEM. Now, I don't know how you found out about Custom, so that's also something that I'm going to ask you to share. So how did you find out about Custom? Let's hear it. So now you may be wondering, okay, Custom. There's a reason why we started off. And I'll share some of these. Hopefully it would resonate with you. We all know that women remain underrepresented in tech and also in STEM in general. And of course, if there are not enough people even across the career wrong, then there'll be fewer in leadership roles. Research also shows that women
studying students actually have said that in the next 5 to 10 years, they don't even see themselves in those courses or in that sort of career. And that's what we're trying to change. There's no point. Yes, you're not what you studied, but as much as possible, we want to give you the confidence to chase and follow through with your career choices. We've also noticed that there's lack of support, inspiration, access to role models, and all of these kind of contribute to gender inequality and the pipeline problem, where you're looking for the right people in STEM and you just can't find them. And then obviously there's tons and tons of other things, including lack of funding, underpaid jobs and things like that, right? So that's what we want to change. But there's also other issues, right? And basically that's what COSTEM is looking to solve, right? So we know that addressing gender equality is not an easy thing. And there are tons of different reasons, right, why different things happen. And for you, it could look different, right? And so that's why we're also approaching this from a different point of view. Our goal essentially is to give African STEM women a leverage through community, through capacity building, and through mentorship. I'm looking at the chat now, and someone is saying that, hey, I heard about COSTEM on LinkedIn. And I also signed up for the community newsletter. That's community. That's the kind of thing we're saying. I heard about this through email subscription of Sisterly HQ. That's also what we're saying. You were part of a particular community, and that's how you came across information. Basically, that information is now giving you a leverage. So that's pretty much what COSTEM is looking to do. If you are a STEM woman, as long as you have African heritage, then you can get leverage in your career through community. We have a closed group community. Once the program is done, we will also ask and encourage you to join us if you aren't already on that closed group. Capacity building, which is pretty much what this program is about, as well as mentorship. All right, so let's do some introduction. Okay, thank you all for sharing from a previous mentee from WhatsApp. It sounds a lot like from your network, and there's so much value in seeing that you're all plugged to the right people in several different ways, right? So let me just introduce the COSTEM team, because we'll also be here to support you throughout this program, and it's important that you at least know who exactly it is. So of course you've already met me. I'm Wamide. Let's see, Eniola, are you there?
So we already introduced ourselves from the very beginning.
Okay.
Yes.
And Tomisi as well?
I'm not sure if Tomisi is up to school.
Okay. Is Toluwani here?
Yeah, Toluwani has also introduced themselves.
Okay. So you've met us already, and we're just going to be here to support you throughout the program. The program is basically an annual program. Again, it's designed specifically for early career STEM women. That's just what Match is about. But of course, STEM in general is more open to STEM professionals across various walks of life. The three key parts of this program is basically to upskill you. So we're going to develop your capacity and readiness for the job market. So I like that someone, I think it was Faith or Jumola, that said, hey, I want to be able to handle interviews and get a job out there, right? We're also going to connect you to a mentor. So sometimes there are tons of things that we're trying to do. It can feel like you're stuck repeating those in a cycle, but just one conversation with the right person or somebody that has already experienced what you have can really unlock you and get you unstuck, right? And ultimately, the final goal is to help you land a job. Whether it's directly we facilitating and saying, hey, you've been shortlisted for an interview, or the tips, the things, the tricks, everything you're going to learn from this program that you put it into practice and you use it to ace your interviews and your job applications going forward. Cool. So let's keep going. We're going to be done very quickly. So this particular program, this is the second cohort of the Match program. Right now, we have 30 mentees of you that are going to be onboarded. we're also going to have 16 mentors. And that means that all of you mentees are going to have a particular mentor that you are matched to. This is planned for the next 7 months. And I know that in a lot of communication, you would have seen 3 months, 12 weeks. So you're probably wondering 7, how? And I'll explain. So we're going to run it as a series of different parts, where the first 3 months is primarily focused on immersive learning and mentoring. So this is the time when you're talking and working with your mentor for them to understand where you are at. So if you're a product designer, for instance, or you're looking to really gain footing in product design, you're most likely going to be connected to a product design mentor. This is where we talk to you and say things like, hey, what are the gaps that you're having? So maybe this is when your mentor then connects you to learning resources and Figma and this and that, all the things that you need, or even framework to either carry out your research properly or to deliver better designs that enhance, user experience and things like that. So you get first-hand information from the mentor. And then the learning track, the learning side of it is where you're going to come on calls where we take you through soft skill cognitive training. So all of these skills that you need to master to just become better at delivering and better at positioning yourself as a STEM woman. Then the next 3 months are just post-program career support. It would involve getting on calls with career coaches. It can even involve still some bit of continuous learning where we expose you to learning resources, and you can take courses at your own pace, right? Because this immersive learning is not at your own pace. Every week you actually have to be here. And then finally, there's a dedicated career fair. Most of the team is currently in Nigeria, so we're going to be having one in Nigeria. And then subsequently, we'll continue to rotate where we have that career fair as we host this program. So right now, you are such a diverse and amazing lot. We have about 10 various tracks from hydrogeology. Again, we are for women in STEM, so we are not limited to just tech. So we have women from hydrology to bioresearch to cybersec to engineering and to software development, data, products, design, management, and so on. Now, I just want to talk you through a little bit of the immersive learning part of things, right? The immersive learning, which is the first 3 parts of the session or the program, is divided into 3 key parts. 1, there's a live session, there's a mentorship element, and there's a group project. So there are 3 elements in this immersive learning, basically this first 3 months of the program. This is where your attendance counts the most. This is where we're going to really work with you closely to reshape and to get you into where we want you to be. In fact, during the program, the idea is that at the end of it, before March or April, that your CV should be better than what it was when you joined, that you should have been able to land and start having interviews, and you should also be able to ace those interviews. So we're going to take you through a series of various workshops. Today is your orientation session, which we're also looking at as a live workshop. But in the next couple of weeks, you're going to go through goal setting, visibility. We're going to have a special panel just for International Women's Day. We're going to have a skills development session. We'll teach you how to apply for jobs using your CV, the right cover letter, formulating your LinkedIn. We'll teach you how to prepare for interviews and how to just align your storytelling using certain techniques. And then you're going to come practice this because, all we're trying to do here more than anything is to ensure that you can practice what you've learned. So you're also going to have a pitch practice day where you come and tell us all these things that you've learned. And then we'll have a day in the life where we're going to invite a company and they'll talk you through how things work at their place. And then we'll have a group project. So all of you are also going to be in a situation where you can all work together, because in real life, we actually all work together, right? So during the live session, which is one element, We expect that you also attend all of those sessions. Only about, I think it's either 100% attendance or maybe only 2 absences are allowed. We will be in touch constantly on the WhatsApp group. I appreciate everyone that has already joined and even done an introduction and just started connecting with people. Well done, well done, well done. So there's also a mentorship element during this phase. Each of you, you're expected to have a minimum of 5 sessions with your mentor by the end of the 3-week timeline. So you should have one now in February. By tomorrow, you're going to get direct emails telling you about who your mentor is. You're also going to have a buddy, right? Because there's 30 of you and no woman or no man is an island. You're going to work together. Just have somebody that you can always call and pull in and say, hey, I'm having a blocker here, or hey, this is a reminder about the session. So you're expected to have 1 session with your mentor this month, 2 in March, and another 2 in April. But it also means, it doesn't mean that you cannot have more, right? This is just what we're asking of you. This is what we're going to measure. This is what we're going to evaluate. If you have more than 5, that's also well and great. We'll definitely know and reward you for it. And then at the end, there's going to be a group project. This will take place towards the very end in April between week 10 and 12. And that will definitely be communicated with you in due time. So I'm just going to pause to see if there's any question, anybody in the room who's kind of confused about everything I've said so far. Yeah. So let me know if you understand and I'll just chill and carry on. Someone is still saying she can't hear. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
You can. Okay, good. Awesome. So we're going to start going into the fun stuff, right? Essentially, it's live sessions, it's mentorship, there's a group project. Now, the other cool thing you should know about is for these live sessions, there's going to be something we call a reflection worksheet. So I've already said you should meet with your mentor, you should attend all the sessions. Now, after each session, today is Thursday, you would have noticed that all the live sessions take place on Thursday at 6:30 p.m. West African time, 8:30 p.m. East African time. We expect that those sessions should be like an hour long. And we really apologize today for not starting earlier. Going forward, we will stick to it. And so that also means that everyone should be on time. Now we're going to share reflection worksheets, and that will be provided to you the day after each session, i.e. on Friday. The reflection worksheet is basically a form where we will ask you to share your experience about the session, your feedback, something you learned. It's also where you can tell us if you met your mentor in that particular week. So obviously, as you can see, this is week 1. I don't expect that anybody has met their mentor in week 1, which is okay. Again, the idea is for you to meet your mentor once this month. So if you're going to have a reflection worksheet that asks you a couple of questions, you're expected to fill it because that reflection worksheet will close by the next Wednesday. So this is week 1. You'll be asked information about week 1. By week 2, that information by week 2, another information will be required of you, and on like that. So that worksheet will be closed by Wednesday. You're expected to have filled that information before then. Also, please join the WhatsApp group and engage. And then if you have any issue whatsoever, maybe when we share the details about your mentor with you, you're supposed to reach out, either introduce yourself either via email or LinkedIn or WhatsApp. Then if you have any issues at that point, maybe reaching out to your mentor or finding out that for some reason you're not able to just connect with them, please let us know. So all of these things that you do, all of these activities, the meetings with your mentor, the live sessions you're coming into, filling the reflection sheet, they all are accruing what we call program points. And there's going to be a special recognition for the mentee with the highest points, right? We will also share in detail what exactly those program points look like, so you also know where you're working towards. So the WhatsApp group is basically where we're going to be passing on more and more information your way. For mentors, we've also had an onboarding session with your mentors already. We've asked them that they should ensure to keep the mentoring conversations confidential. They're also going to allow for mentee self-discovery. So your mentors are not supposed to pamper you, right? They're actually going to hold you accountable a lot. They have templates and tools and frameworks to help you do your work better. So let's get into the fun stuff, like I said. So we're going to start with just unveiling all of you. You're such a vibrant lot. And this year, we have mentees from 6 various countries. That's just exciting. We have mentees from Ethiopia. We have mentees from Ghana, from Kenya, from Nigeria, from Rwanda, from South Africa, right? This is interesting and a whole lot. No. We also have various tracks. Again, STEM is such a diverse place to be. So we have various tracks. Some of you are looking to pursue a career in product design. Some others, it's product management. For some, it's project management. For some, it's software development. For some, it's quality assurance. For some, it's data science. For some, it's cybersecurity. For others, it's engineering. For some others, it's even hydrogeology. For some, it's like biotech, bioresearch, and others are actually transitioning. So this is a very, very diverse group. I'm going to ask one of our key code of ethics is being collaborative and being respectful. So I'm going to say that you're all respectful of others and whatnot, right? Someone is asking me, do you attend the mentorship session with your buddy, or is this individual with your mentor? Again, it is completely dependent on your mentor. Some mentors can decide that they're going to have a group session all together, although we have encouraged and implored that they have at least one one-on-one with each person, because your where you are at or your needs might be different from your body's own. Your body is basically a mentee that also has the same mentor, or somebody they've been matched with. So every single person has a mentee, a body, right? But it's entirely up to your mentor if they say that, hey, our sessions, we're going to be meeting together. But the way that it will most likely be is that there would be both group sessions with your body and also one-on-ones just with you. So it really depends on how you can work it out. I should also say that most of our mentors this year are, even though their nationalities are Nigerian and Kenyan, they are actually across different parts of the world. Some people are living in the UK, some people are living in Kenya, some people are living in Nigeria, some people are living in Netherlands, some people are living in Canada. So it's important to be mindful of these things when you're talking to your mentor, right? And I assure you, this is experience that you would find valuable even in your workplace when you've been able to handle communication with people across various time zones. So the custom program, this match program, has actually been curated to literally simulate a typical work environment, and we know that you're all going to find value in it. So let's introduce and unveil you amazing mentees. If you're here and I mention your name, you can just give a shout out in the chat. So let's give it up for Zoliwa Sitengile. Her track, so the tracks are what's underneath, right? Her track is career transition, particularly in technology. Is she here?
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome. You are welcome. And then we have Chukwudumebi Ebite on the data science and analytics track. We have Lucy. Awesome. Hey, Lucy, the engineering track. We have Chinenye Jean for career transition. Okay, hi. We have Elbethel Alimo on the data science and analytics track. We have Miriam Onyago in the engineering track. We have
Hi.
Rebecca. Hi. We have Rebecca Otsur in the QA, which is technology. And we specifically said technology here because there's also QA in science. Is Rebecca here? Okay. And then we have Joan. Joan in the career transition track. Are you here, Joan?
Hello.
Hi. And then we have Modipe in the project sales track. Is she here? Hey, Modipe. All right. And then we have Faith. Faith is in software development track. So we also thought to share the track so that if there's somebody you see right now, you've already connected on WhatsApp, so you don't have to wait to connect to people that are only your buddies or whatever, right? So feel free to make connections with people that you can see here now. Hi, Faith, lovely to meet you. And then we have Esther from the data science and analytics track. Are you here? We have Deborah from the product management track.
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Hi, we have Chioma from data science and analytics as well. We have Sheila from software development. We have Claudia from product management. So I don't think Chioma is here. I don't think Sheila is here.
Everyone. Evening.
Okay. We have Faith, product design. We have Chien Yim. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right.
Yes, here I am. Hi.
Okay. We have Lynette. We have Deborah from software development, sorry. The next is product design track. We have Katia, data science and analytics. She here. Okay, and another 10. We also have Hikmat, software development track. We have Tolu Lokbe, project management track. We have Success, product design track. We have Oyin Damola, product design track. We have Esther, cybersecurity. We have Vivian, hydrology. We have Oluwatosin, data science. If you're here, just say hello in the chat or just say hello by unmuting yourself. We have Toluwani, so another Tolu, looks like there are two Tolus. Toluwani, cybersecurity. We have Oseremin, career transition. And finally, Jumoke, product management. So there's somebody whose name is iPhone 7 Plus. You can actually rename yourself. We can't see your name, so if you can let us know, that would be good. Okay, so again, it's such a pleasure to welcome you all and thank you for taking a chance on yourself and applying to join this program. We're really, really excited about all the possibilities and the growth that you're also going to face. So now it's time to meet your mentors. Just a brief overview. There's 16 mentors for this cohort. We've got mentors, again, like I said, they're living in various parts of the world. But these are amazing mentors, cumulative. They have about 10 years of experience. Sorry, on an average, they have about 10 years of experience across all these various tracks. So Adele B will be taking the product management track, Florence will be taking the product design track, Mary James will be taking the hydrology track, Tolulope will be taking the software engineering track, Mercy will be taking engineering, Anne will be taking product management, and Malgay will be taking cybersecurity, Good News will be taking engineering, Shikemi will be taking data science, same with